Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Putro Shane and my matrix number is 2024-250474. I'm from class BA 273-3E and today I'm going to present my individual assignment for the subject HRM552, which is talent acquisition. Before I begin, I will let you know the contents in my presentation. There will be introduction, challenges, impact, solution, and also conclusion. Communication is a very crucial element in ensuring that construction projects run smoothly and successful in terms of cost, time, and also quality. However, in Malaysia's construction industry, the influx of foreign workers has introduced a persistent communication challenge between foreign laborers and also local supervisors, particularly because many of these laborers have limited proficiency in Malay and also English. This lack of fluency could create delays, safety risks while working, and inefficient work processes. Given the high dependency on foreign laborers due to cheaper costs, the inability to communicate effectively significantly impacts the project outcomes and workplace safety. Next, we will go to challenges. There are a few challenges that can arise due to miscommunication between foreign workers and also supervisors on site. First challenge will be safety hazards. Miscommunication of safety instructions can lead to serious accidents and inside injuries. Based on the case example that was given in the journal, on a construction site where several systems has been turned over to operations, a lockout was needed to isolate a petroleum vent line before welding. However, the isolation valve was not shut due in part of the language barrier, causing an explosion and significant damage to the tank. Investigation shows that a communication breakdown between the English-speaking operators and Spanish-speaking construction workers to be the contributing cause. This is obvious why it is important to overcome language barrier in order to improve safety and prevent accidents like this to happen again. Next is project delays. The inability to understand instructions can cause misunderstanding that would later lead to mistakes, rework, and also time extensions. Workers who can't comprehend tasks properly are slower in execution of tasks, affecting the project timeline as a whole. Last but not least is increased cost and wastage. Misinterpretation of directions can result in improper use of materials, damaged tools, and costly rework. Wastage can also include labor hours due to inefficiencies and repeated explanations. Next is impact of communication barriers in construction industry. I've highlighted three impacts, which is on employees, organizations, and government. We will start with the impacts on employees. The first one is safety risk. Misunderstood instructions have led to severe incidents, such as the one that I've said earlier, the explosion due to the miscommunication during lockup procedures. Next one is limited job advancement. The inability to communicate capabilities result in being overlooked for promotions or assigned to low-skill tasks. Last is the low confidence. Workers experience anxiety, low confidence, and lack of motivation due to the fear of making mistakes when communicating. This will lead to increased isolation on site. We will move on to the impact on organizations. Delay in project completion. When instructors are not clearly understood, workers may perform tasks incorrectly. For example, pouring concrete in the wrong location, assembling scaffolding improperly, or using the wrong materials. Those mistakes often go unnoticed until later stages requiring the entire task to be redone, which not only delays progress but also consumes additional labor and also time. The next one is increased staffing costs due to turnover. In the construction industry, poor communication resulting from language barriers not only disrupt daily operations but also leads to significant and often unplanned financial burdens. These costs affect multiple areas of a project, including labor, material, time, safety, and critically, staffing. When communication issue persists, foreign workers may struggle to meet performance expectations, commit safety violations, or become frustrated and demotivated. As a result, company may be forced to terminate their employment or the workers may have to leave voluntarily. This leads to additional staffing costs such as recruiting and onboarding new workers, delayed costs by understaffing during the transition, training new hires from scratch, including language orientation and also safety protocols. This start from zero process not only consumes time but places further financial and operational strain on the company. Last is the impact on the government. Impact on government is increased pressure to manage and train a linguistically diverse labor force. We will now explore the solutions. The first one is providing language training module for the foreign workers. For example, the organization and supervisors have to work together and conduct a Bahasa Malaysia and English language modules. This solution is chosen and are the most preferred solution by both supervisors and also the workers. The second solution is to assign licensed translators or language coaches on site. Organizations can provide language mediators which will be effective, especially on large sites with mixed nationality crews. These solutions are preferred by the foreign workers as the most immediate solution. The last given solution is to use visual aids and translated manuals. Supervisors can prepare a simplified visual instructions sets beforehand to overcome immediate communication gaps. I would now conclude my presentation. Addressing communication barriers in Malaysia's construction industry is vital not only for improving the project efficiency but also for ensuring the workers' safety, enhancing organizational performance, and supporting the national economic growth. Effective communication reduces errors, prevents accidents, and promotes a more inclusive, motivated workforce. To remain competitive and socially responsible, the industry must adopt targeted, practical language solutions that empower foreign workers and strengthen collaborations on construction sites. Ultimately, overcoming these barriers benefit all stakeholders and paves the way for a safer, more productive, and more inclusive construction sector. Before I end my presentation, I would love to show you some of the statistics that I managed to gain from the journal. Figure 1 shows the estimated local supply in the construction industry from the year 2015 to 2020. Figure 2 down here shows the legally registered foreign workers in Malaysia as of May 31st, 2019. This data was sourced from the Immigration Department Statistics in Housing and Local Government Ministry, July 17, 2019 Parliamentary Reply.